Today we're diving into the wild and dangerous world of the Old West, where one name stands out among the rest: Billy the Kid. Born Henry McCarty, this notorious outlaw's life was as short as it was violent. Orphaned at a young age, Billy the Kid grew up fast and hard in the unforgiving frontier. He claimed to have killed 21 men, one for each year of his life. Now, whether that number is accurate or not, it's clear that Billy wasn't afraid to use his gun when he felt it was necessary. But what really set Billy apart was his uncanny ability to escape from jail. Time and time again, lawmen thought they had him locked up tight, only to find an empty cell the next morning. It seemed like nothing could keep Billy the Kid behind bars. However, every outlaw meets his match eventually. And for Billy, that match came in the form of Sheriff Pat Garrett. Determined to bring the kid to justice, Garrett relentlessly tracked him across the New Mexico territory. It was a game of cat and mouse that would end in a small town called Fort Sumner. On a hot July night in 1881, Garrett finally caught up with Billy. The kid had been hiding out at the home of a friend, probably thinking he was safe. But Garrett had other plans. As Billy entered a darkened room, Garrett was waiting. In the pitch black, a shot rang out, and just like that, the legend of Billy the Kid came to an end. At just 21 years old, Billy the Kid's short but infamous life was over. He died as he had lived, in violence and mystery. To this day, people still debate the details of that fateful night. Was it a fair fight? Did Billy really not see it coming? We may never know for sure. What we do know is that Billy the Kid's story has captivated people for over a century. From dime novels to Hollywood movies, his legend has only grown with time. He's become a symbol of the Wild West, a young outlaw who lived by his own rules and died with his boots on. But it's important to remember that behind the legend was a real person, a young man who made some bad choices and paid the ultimate price. In the end, Billy the Kid's story is a reminder of how quickly life can be snuffed out in a world where violence was often the answer. So the next time you hear someone mention Billy the Kid, remember the real story behind the legend. A story of an orphan turned outlaw, of daring escapes and relentless pursuit, all ending in a dark room in Fort Sumner. It's a tale that reminds us of a time when the West was still wild, and legends were born in the blink of an eye, or the flash of a gun.